Hello boys, my name is Koyoshi, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles free for Switch with the Japanese voices enabled. In the last video we left off, mostly, doing some storyline progression and finally finishing chapter 4, I think, or sort of getting there, or at least we started progressing it. And then we kind of did some side stuff again. We did get some new classes finally after getting... We did just get a new class though in the last episode, which we had to get as part of a main storyline. And now what better to do than to maybe try and do quests for this colony as well. Each colony seems to have sorts of different quests. So yeah, that's fun. Alright. This guy tells us the monsters, if we slide down a certain area, can be formidable, so we need to know about that. They'll probably be higher level than us, I'm guessing. But anyways... Yes, we rescued Colony Town in the last episode as part of the storyline. Now we're gonna look over what they have. This one's actually weaker than this one, because this one increases it by 10%. This one's by like 5%. Both of these will be decent. We'll probably get those for our takes eventually. But actually, after we get an aggro one, that is. Yeah, they're kind of ones that you kind of need first. Like, Aggro's actually super important in this game. Because most characters without, that aren't takes will just die immediately. Or very quickly. Unless they want to do other stuff. I wanted to go up this secret I didn't see before, so let's actually go up here. This is kind of like a hidden path of some sorts. We didn't know about. And okay, we found a secret location by going up here. That's useful. And apparently this also appears to be the way to go. Okay. Well, there's definitely a reason to climb up here. We got extra items, but we still kind of need to find other stuff. But at the very least, let's head up here, maybe try to get one of the chests. Oh, container's not there. Alright, we're starting to find some more pure gemstones finally. Alright. Travel down there so you don't have to worry about just falling down and dying. And now we see what else these guys have. But first there's some info. Have you seen Ryan? Still not recovered for his injury, so it's a bit worried if he's gone wandering. It's almost harvest time. Loves the harvest festival, but Spark, does Carson really make you work for it? Alright. Alright. There's a chest over here. I'm just gonna call these chests for now, because I'm so used to Xenoblade 2 with the chests. It's so hard to call them containers now. They're basically a chest of this game, let's be honest. Yeah, I thought we just ate, like last episode. Technically not much time has passed since then. Alright. That guy told us of some ambush point. Oh yeah, once a year if we're lucky. Clearly we're not much of an interest. I mean, we're not exactly on the map here. Nowhere to go, nothing to see. Yeah, this quality is kind of low, so we probably should help it out. And that's what we're gonna do in this video. We're gonna get some quests by discussing information. This is what all of these require Juniper, which we just got as our next hero. So is harvest time a big deal for you lot? It is, yes. We grow virtually all our own food in the colony. We can't sustain ourselves on hunting alone, you know. What's the Harvest Festival all about then? Nothing special, just a harvest really. We have lots of crops to bring in at this time of year. The only problem is we're a bit short-handed this year. People are braced for hard work. Could we be of any use? It's just harvesting, right? I could do harvesting. Would you? It would delay your journey. This is the part where you just thank us graciously and move on. Uni's right. Oh then, thank you. I'll be grateful for your help. Alright, let's get harvesting. Everyone will be ready by the entrance to Colony Town. Alright, this will be the one we start at. Then we have Ryan's Archer. Is Ryan okay? Seems like his injury's still not stopping him diving headfirst into trouble. He was a sworn friend of my predecessor, and he's a master hunter. Understand you're concerned, but I believe he can take care of himself. So he's a hunter too, eh? He was my hunting teacher for a while. That said, I will say he doesn't know when to stop chasing a monster. That's not a good combination with injury. I know he's a capable guy, but it was overextending himself that got him hurt in the first place. In that case, maybe we should go look for him. If it looks like he's being reckless, we'll bring him back. Sounds good. Sounds great. Let's do it. Hang on. I'm getting a call from June. Hey, Juniper's with you, right? Listen. Sorry for the short notice, Juniper, but can you come back and meet me, Sharpus? We think we found Ryan. I think we better do as he says. Let's go see Jim quick. And now the Offseer. Colony Tal doesn't have any Offseers, does it? No. We return our dead to the earth. Anything to do? I've never heard of anyone doing that. Who goes up in the forest goes back into the forest. Until that time comes, a peaceful resting place awaits you. If I made this, and even I've never heard of this custom, I'm supposed it's deeply rooted in Colony Tal's culture. Which is why the concept of severing off isn't something we've ever had to consider. But you did have an Offseer in the past, from what I've heard. In the past, yes, but he was killed in combat with Keeves. Were you there, Jennifer? I was. He drew enemy fire with the rear guard. I would have not escaped were it not for a sacrifice. Well, that's depressing. But what did your Offseer usually do, given that you wouldn't be Offseeing? To the fields, Elsie. As I said, we didn't really need Offseers. Still suppressing. Actually, could I ask you to send off our Offseer? Of course, if that's what you want. If there is a place we return to, surely there are avenues other than the earth to reach it. That's why I've come to believe anyways. You know, if there really is some peaceful place waiting somewhere. That's a lovely thought. Do you know where the Offseer is? We'll get there straight away. Thanks, I'll take you. Alright. So now we're getting all the Colony Tal quests. Each colony has their own series of quests that you have to do. Oh, and another cutscene. As a colony, we're mostly self-sufficient, so we need arable land. Enabling you to grow your own food without having to forage. Good thinking. Juniper, oh, you've brought friends. We come to help out with the harvest. Do you need a hand with anything? Oh, are you serious? Yes, sure. There's plenty of work going around. Glory, don't just... I'll set the turkeys out right now, so there. Arson and Gloria in charge of assigning work in the fields. It's better for me to be nearby, given the injuries coming in. Injuries? Who would have thought that farming could be so dangerous? Don't be dense. There's always danger in the forest. So how about it? Still willing? Of course. Just tell us what you need from us. In that case, how do you feel about digging up potatoes? 100, got it. Thanks. Shouldn't take long if you all pitch in. Alright. I can't believe how many there are. That should be us. There's quite a few, More for the harvest. I think each character has a different sign for this. You have to dig gear, right? We should have gotten Lance to do it this time, but whatever. Oh, it's those monsters before. Hey, we're done with the harvester. What's going on? Shh, quiet, they'll see you. You want to elaborate for us, Monsters that have their greedy eyes on our swords, they're coming this way. This happens every single time. The amount of collateral damage they caused, I swear. I did wonder what obviously methods you are used to cause so many casualties. This makes more sense. We usually vested a whole colony to drive up, but this year was short of people, so what do we do? Remember what you said? Just think us graciously. No need to stand on ceremony. Alright, yeah, sure. And you'll be there too, Juniper, of course. Now let's clear those monsters out. Sounds like a plan. Alright. Hey, we actually get to do some battling for once in our life. Anyways, I'll show you the ranks we've collected so far. Noah's actually kind of low on sets. I feel like we should maybe use him in battle here. Nice. So of course has a range. Right. This is actually a somewhat good combo, because if the topple actually goes off instead of him being dumb. Yeah, sometimes the bot will just not break or topple an enemy, or do something like this. Wow, there's lots of these enemies. Alright, we have to actually move here just to get our characters into the field range. Okay, this is starting to get ridiculous. There's just so many of them here. I'm about to do this. Now, I did find an optimal art order from just doing some of the central things. And the optimal art order I found was Noah, then Cena, and then Lance, usually. If you can get that. That is, if you can even get that. Alright. Doesn't really matter what we do because these are weaker monsters. We're just trying to trigger the AoE for later. Alright. We'll probably end the chain early if we can get the other ones killed with some kind of AoE. We're gonna do you now before we forget, because the heal is also really good. Okay, here's an area attack. That should help out a bit. We're trying to look for ones that hit multiple enemies if we can. Okay, that one hit a couple of them. Okay, we didn't get the optimal art because I already did, but we do have Lance at least for Tyrant Rave, which is not terrible. Let's do this one. Yeah, there we go. That helped out a lot. We did a bunch of damage to everyone there. We kind of needed that. Anyway. Those are really bad what we use, I see now. Let's use this AoE. Okay, we get Bombshell Bridge, which is not bearable, but I'm not sure if we have enough to get this done. We need to get really lucky. I know we get 10% guaranteed, but I don't know if that's enough or not. It should be just barely, maybe. Yeah, okay. That was close. We almost didn't get all three there. I know this is excessive, but we're trying to get this so we can get AoEs to attack the other characters. Alright, so we're gonna figure out what should we do. Use your AoE. Okay, we got rid of one of them. Can we use? No, that one's probably gonna finish it. Use your AoE! Okay, alright, we went a bit too overwatch, but that's fine. We've never seen this animation before. The main point of that was to try and do area damage to all of them. Which we did pretty well. We killed 2 of them right away. Now let's quickly go into our inner link. And yes, there is sort of a debuff. If you go into the inner link at level 0, you actually get bonus reduced damage. The best way to activate the inner link is to wait until level 3 to do it. Anyway, for a storyline battle, that was actually kind of rough. They had... What? I'm recording. Yeah, wait. I'm recording. Jeez. Sorry, my mom tried to cut out while I was recording. Don't worry, everything's fine. Said you found Ryan, huh? Look, a beacon stone. Wait, but that's... Trooper, what's that smell? It's a beacon stone. He is them and he can't get normal communication out. They really spoke to warn of danger. Wait, so, do you think? Looks like your man's in trouble. And he said he'd go hunting to replenish our lackluster food supplies. Okay, I'll follow the beacon stone. Jim, you wait here. But you still haven't fully recovered yourself, have you? I'm not risking you too. Understood. Just in case, tell Glory to come in after us. We'll be there too, don't you worry. Thanks. Okay, let's make a move. Sorry about that problem. Mom kinda came into the road. There was not a lot for you to do. I probably should have told you that, yeah, this is kind of on the day that we're supposed to be going to, like, the clinic or something. Like, in the real world, actually. So we finally get to test this ability, see what this is about. Right. Again, sorry for what happened. Needed some stuff. So she could book an appointment from a client that were only in my room, so we had to do that, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Nobody has to worry about anything. Let's go back to what we're actually trying to do, and that is finish this quest. For a regular storyline battle, that was actually rough. There was multiple enemies. I don't think we outleveled any of them, and did quite a bit. Some of our characters died. I legit worried for a second that I would die. So that's why I changed the attack setup. Although we didn't get a good damage ratio really on the enemies, we wanted to chain attack anyways. That was most specifically for the AoE, just to try and take them all out at once. We took care of the monsters in the vicinity. Glad to hear it. We wouldn't have been able to manage it so elegantly on our own. We can't just let them make off with your treasured taters now, can we? Got that right. Put our blood, sweat, and tears into growing these little suds. Glory and the others aren't technically in charge of the fields, but they'll help out. When I see them all working so hard, the thought of monsters stealing our hard-earned crops makes me fume. I bet no one likes being robbed. There's no need to stress over it. If you overthink everything like Carson here, any loss will be a big shock. Hey, come on now. Anyway, the monsters are out of the picture. As far as I'm concerned, that's a win. You're right. Rowland would be pleased to go up on more monster meat, too. He's such a greedy guts. I'd rather he sharpen his sense of danger a bit more. If he wants to eat, he has to work hard. But isn't that the exact opposite of yes? Never mind. Anyway, thank you very much for your help. Way to change the subject. Leave it. We harvested the potatoes and there's no harm done. That's the important thing here. True that. All that's left is to eat the fruits or veggies of our labor. We'll let you know when the glove's up. Alright. Alright. We got a new thing to talk about. Okay. Tell sure is a batty place, huh? Understatement if I ever heard one. It's the strain definition of the word colony. Well, I like their rich natural environment. Yeah, that's about the only thing they got for them. Even their clock was almost the way out, all the way out. And they don't seem to use their furnace much. And conversely, that makes it harder for enemy troops to find them. There doesn't seem to be much traffic in the area. The council hardly even visits them. They've been left to fend for themselves in so many ways. Hard to believe they survived that way for so long. It does beg the question, does it? It's a mysterious twist of fate that led us meet and get to know them truly, right? Maybe it wasn't so bad getting shot after all, Uni. Excuse me, how would you like to be on the receiving end next time? Alright, some more bonus experience. You are wondering why we still haven't used bonus experience yet? That's because we're saving it for the late part of the game like we did before. We'll probably end up using it like chapter 7 or something. Alright. We need to keep Trooper for these other 3 quests, so we're gonna have her in for quite a bit. Let's do this next lower one. Alright. I like how each of us has a different voice line and changing from the main quest to the side quest and so on and so forth. Oh wait, this goes up to the top area that we mentioned before. We'll just go to the watchtower in that case, and that will send us straight up there. It's about the same spot the main storyline has to go anyway. So we might run into a main storyline trigger on the way here. And here we are. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we kind of swapped between the characters there. I initially played with Noah using Bomb Charge. Just because I think he needed some more power, so we need... Figured we would do that. Okay, there's some level 62s somewhere in certain parts of the area. We might be able to do a cheat trick and grab that vines on the way down. Oh, we've never seen this enemy before. This type of jungle at least, so we should probably battle it. These arts are probably a lot better to recharge, by the way, because being able to do them with auto attacks and art canceling makes them way faster. Yes, this is a trick. You just walk up to the right and you keep on catching the Feint at mid-fall, and that pretty much stops all full damage. But we were close enough where you could just take the full damage if you wanted to. Is this where that fight was? Yes, the battle was around here. We were outnumbered. We managed to get our older own at first, leveraging our revenge, but you can't argue with numbers in the end. The rearguard's action saved many of us. Even so, there's no way out once you've been cornered in a place like this. Looks like the monsters have made themselves at home here now. We can't do any more sending off like this. Let's get rid of them before they become a problem, man. Oh yes, of course, that sounds good. Come, where's the energy? Let's whoop their arses. Let me hear you say it. Let's smack their behinds. Close enough. Let's go. Alright. This starts to get to a point where, yeah, we might want to start having an aggro art on one of the characters. Alright. That was much faster. I think we should be able to send them off now. There were so many monsters here, I wouldn't have been able to clear them all without your help, thanks. Okay, let's begin. We should get the one cutscene, yeah, with both of them. Because there's so many here. Oh, so that light was you. Thought it might have been ascending off. It looked so soft and gentle. Yeah, they can all rest easily now. The old commander died here too, and was left to where he fell. Oh, really? He was the first to fall. He was the one who promoted Jupiter and ensured our new commander's success. He was so strong and kind, I idolized him. He was always thinking of the colony. He helped Juniper get to safety and fought to the bitter end. So he promoted you to commander, unusual, but given the circumstances, I can see why. Yes, you carry on his legacy. I think that's a wonderful thing. Our officer at the time understood how we operated. He worked hard to make himself useful. It's very gentle, that officer, much like her, isn't he, in that respect? Did you just call me gentle? And Carterine may be rough around the edges, but he takes his duties seriously, just like the old commander. There's something of the commander, the whole of Company tell. We can see him in your strength and your kindness, Jupiter. That's why I named you as successor and fought so hard to protect the colony you inherit. Yes, I suppose you're right. To me, knowing the others, I see there's still so much more we can change. Yet to look to new trails to blaze instead of stagnating as we are. We'll up as much as we can, too. Choice you take, Commander, we'll follow. We believe in you. That's good to hear. Thank you. We'll all have to band together to build a new town. It will make our late friends proud. Alright. Alright. This takes us through a new area that we haven't explored yet. Which, again, might lead us to a main storyline in Jetta. We don't know yet. Yep. I'm glad we were able to slide down those ropes. I knew we had to, like, do some kind of main storyline thing. And yes, I should have mentioned, yes, we were missing a key item before, but with the new key only collector, we're able to cancel arts into each other at any point. And this is where it gets really fast. Speaking of which, that means we can do this now. We can just cancel 2 arts into each other instantly. And it saves a lot of time overfilling the arts. So, in a way, the combo system from Xenoblade 2 is back in here, where you can cancel arts into each other for quick uses. There we go. That was no problem. We got quite a bit of items from these kinds of enemies already. Okay, so we're able to get a lot more IE for cylinders now. Now that it's 3.0. Okay, we should stay by this guy for a bit. Might find some stuff. Okay, he's already done. Never mind. Thought that would last for a bit longer, but whatever. It's crazy how abandoned this area looks, and what about these giant buildings? What are they supposed to be? Oh. This was one of the main storyline triggers, maybe. Oh! What the snap? Where'd this come from? Like I said, I figured we might run into it. As we go here. Oh, no wait, this is just a random quest in the middle of nowhere. Immediate illusion. I know this could spawn. Wait for the break to come out. There we go. And here we go. Burst. Nice. We got a burst combo. Okay, we didn't even get to use any orbals, so you just kind of did some stuff and now he's on. Yeah, what just happened exactly? It's like we're being pursued, but I've never seen a Levis like that before. Could it be a new model? I think we'll get very far just theorizing about it. Let's just hurry on ahead. Fair enough, but we should stay on our toes until we leave the woodland at least. Interesting. Just a random thing you run into. It's a forced quest. You don't even know it's there, and you're just forced to complete it. That box is the main storyline, then yeah, I'm guessing that was probably required. So I'm guessing that. Right, let's keep going. The reason why I'm not like focusing on my class collection is we'll be able to grind our class even more later as we get access to more later stuff, and purely when we get to the end, we'll be able to do more stuff. Figured that one early just so you can save a bit of time. Do the same thing for this one. That way we get more of our good abilities off. Now I can see why using the Orvos at 0 is really bad. You actually get damage debuffs if you try and use them on 0. There are reasons that you want to try to just build it up to level 3 and then use it. So far, most of this is actually also part of the main storyline, literally, because we've been going here, doing some other stuff. I'm looking for other side stuff, and we just happen to be on the same path as the main storyline. Ryan, are you alright? Guys, how did you... We saw you Beacon Stone, but you're hurt. It's really bad, but it'll be fun. I got this. I'm losing my edge. Overestimate yourself. Phonic can outdo you, YouTuber. I'm talking. These moons won't close up unless you hold still. Sorry, it looks like the hunter got himself hunted. That quarry, that monster, was a strange one. Felt off, dangerous. Understand, Ryan. You will rest now. That's an order. I can hardly argue back in this sore state. It'll be good. Let's go monster hunting. Alright. Just trying to interact with this, but it made us do something else instead. Okay, that's bigger. Those look like goggle footprints that first glance went away. Oh, maybe another main storyline trigger? Who knows? Like I said, we're still doing... Everyone is emergency. What's up, Mana? Mana cannot... go like this, just one extra step. We've been walking since Colony Tower, I suppose. If we find a good place, we'll set up camp, okay? Plan need more dinner. You could be strong a little longer, can you? Just a little? Fine. I'm on a very, very starry day. We need to make dinner soon, and everyone must help cut. Sure, we'll be happy to chip in, right, guys? Also, we got stuff. It's kind of silly, because according to the game, we still have food maker. Oh, and we're blocked from even going for that quest until we do the main storyline. I think the same will happen there, so we have to face to rest, and we should probably actually give him what he wants, so after we briefly clean our clothes, they're gonna actually go straight into us. Yeah, I'm gonna make something different, I think. We'll try to make one of the new ones that just came out. Okay, we couldn't find that. We've made that before, I think. This we haven't made. Let's do this one. Dang. Okay, good.
これは良さそうだ。早く使ってみようぜ。ジェムが完成したな。早く使ってみようぜ。
Alright. Cool.
ジェムが完成したな。早く使ってみようぜ。
Good, we got some more stuff here. This one still hasn't been collected. We can craft this with coins though. Let's catch up.
良さそうだ。早く使ってみようぜ。
Let's do that.
ジェムが完成したな。早く使ってみようぜ。ジェムが完成したな。早く使ってみようぜ。
Trying to catch these level 4 gems up to level 5 gems if we can.
これは良さそうだ。早く使ってみようぜ。
Alright.
これは良さそうだ。早く使ってみようぜ。これは良さそうだ。早く使ってみようぜ。早く使ってみようぜ。
Alright. We have some better effects now. Alright. Let's get our main storyline behind then, and we'll be done.
Oh, さっき散々食ってただろう。量は均等に分けてあったはずだが。
マナナ、今日はたくさん歩きましたもん。お腹グーグーでしたもん。と言われてもなあ。マナナ、まだ先は長いんだから、なるべく食料は節約しないとね。もう。
Poor Malana. He tries their best. What's this creepy music playing? Oh, that's why. There's some Turkin already. He took our stuff.
Ah! なんだ、どうした？何がなくなったって？
食料とかなんとか。
え、
嘘？本当に？別の場所に置き忘れてるんじゃないのかも。絶対にここに置いてあったよ。
確かに、僕も寝る前に確認した。
誰かが全部
食っちまったとか？
まさか。
リクの分まで食べられませんもん。ひどいですもん、濡れ衣ですもん。いくらマナナでもそんな怪しい真似はしないですもん。
なあ、もう分かったから少しは落ち着けって。
落ち着いてなんていられないですもん。保険と尊厳に関わる話ですもん。そもそも
いくらマナナが食いしん坊だからって一晩で全部は無理だろう。
じゃあ誰が。
肉は食わねえだろ。こいつ結構小食だぜ。
そうもリクは余分なカロリーを摂取しない種。おいこれバナナとは違う。
羽？何の羽だ。
これはバナナがこっちに足跡がある。
誰もんなこと言ってねえだろ。この足跡もしかしてターキー？
そうだこれターキンだ。じゃあ食べ物もターキンに。謝ったって許さないですもん。バナナの古見と尊厳はものすごく傷つけられましたですもん。
そこをさ機嫌を直して。
He's
マ
late
ナナの
already.
機嫌はさておき食料深刻だな。
調達するしかないわね。
Right.
同感だ。幸いこのエリアは自然が豊かだしなんとかなるかもしれないぞ。なら善は急げだ。ああ
ええ、いくらなんでも食べ過ぎもマジでガチで太るもん。また太ってるって言いましたもん。言ってないもん。いいえ言ってましたもん。今日という今日は絶対に許しませんもん。
Okay. What's this?
脱走したやついるんだな。キャッスルからなんだな。
いいのかい。ウロボロスと接触するかもしれないよ。これまでの段取りがパーになっちまうよ。
案ずるな。むしろ接触すれば必ず来る。
根拠は？
ウロボロスとはそういうものだ。
あんたがそういうのなら信じてもいいかもね。ねえおう。
そうだな。P の言う通り信じてもいいかもだな。
Since we're already out here gathering food, we can think about building up a reserve of stuff that'll keep for us up for a while. That's a good idea. What would that be? Mushrooms, nuts, that sort of thing? I'm on it. By the way, when the Turkins got into our camp, did no one seriously notice? Nope, not even slightly, not even a tiny little bit. Riku was busy sawing logs all night. I'm sorry, you guys. I went to a lot yesterday. I'm sure you were just super. You never miss something as obvious as footsteps on a good day, Mimi. I think it's safe to say we're all partially guilty of the negligence this time. However, we should also reconsider our storage arrangements for the future. Oh well, it's wonder of the bridge now. No point talking logs after the Arden's already bowled them right. Let's just get to the searchy already. Very well. Hey, is that an anode? It's hard to fill up on mushrooms alone. I say we had some meat as well. Woo, I love some hunter gathering. Alright, we're forced to do this quest. This time, I think it's required. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we know what's on the menu today, exactly. So now we should be able to go to that area we weren't there before. Anyways, before we do anything else though, let's save our game, because we probably want to anyway. And that's gonna be the end of this episode as well. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like, you enjoy, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye.